Yo, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Marc Marquez suffering another episode of DIPLOPIA. Not as severe as the one he did suffer at the end of last season and had previously suffered in his career, so that is at least a positive sign, but it's definitely not what Marc Marquez wanted. You know, these old injuries coming back to haunt him. Obviously we saw he missed the Indonesian GP after that massive high side, had a concussion and some minor traumas. Also, sorry if you can hear like police and stuff going on in the background. I don't know why, but this area that I'm living in seems to, you know, love to have police action constantly, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of cars outside and people arguing and God knows what's going on. But yeah, back to the important stuff. Marc Marquez, like I said, suffering this episode of DIPLOPIA at a very wrong time. Obviously, like I said, he just missed the Indonesian GP, so that's already set him back. And you know, he had the other injuries, obviously with his arm, which is still, you know, it's obviously not. It will never be fully fit, you could say, but you know, it's in decent condition. And you know, yeah, the shoulder also on the limit after all the crashes, and you know, these old injuries, they're definitely setting him back. They're definitely coming back to haunt him. This Vision 1, you know, hopefully it will just sort of improve very quickly. You know, like I said, it isn't as, you know, drastic as the one he did suffer towards the end of last season, so hopefully, you know, it won't take too long to sort of recuperate, so we can see him back on the bike. But honestly, does he even want to get back on a bike at this point? You know, you have to start asking yourself, you know, with all these injuries, these close to, you know, full-on retirement injuries, and you know, these big crashes, the new Honda, the, you know, Michelin constantly switching up the tires, making it difficult for the riders. You know, does he really want to come back and keep battering himself like that? Because, you know, it is going to get to a point where he is going to break himself, you know, to the point where obviously he can't ride anymore, which would be rather sad, you know, to see obviously a rider of that caliber to go out like that. And you know, this injury, you know, it's been going on for a couple of years. Obviously it returned last year and now it's back again, so the nerves, you know, maybe the high side, I don't think the high side had, well, it must have had some sort of, you know, relation, I guess you could say, with the DIPLOPIA. That was a very, you know, fast high side, very violent high side. The way he got chucked into the air like that, obviously, like I said, suffered a concussion. They've done some scans and that, and declared him unfit for the Grand Prix, which was a wise choice. Also, we have the new concussion rules and you know, stuff that, you know, sort of procedures and stuff like that when we do see these kind of high sides. So yeah, guys, what do you think about it all? Marc Marquez once again suffering some injuries that are going to halt him back a little bit in this MotoGP season, and it's just, you know, it seems to be non-stop for Marc Marquez for these last couple of years. You know, if it isn't the arm, it's the shoulder. If it's not the shoulder, it's the eyes. You know, it's definitely a difficult moment for him, but I'm sure when, you know, he's back to be able to ride, I'm sure he'll be up there. You know, the new Honda is a very good bike. He just needs to adapt his riding style a little bit, and then obviously Michelin need to be consistent, you know, with the tires they're bringing. We will have another video going up about that. We've got a lot of teams frustrated with Michelin, but yeah, guys, leave it down in the comments your thoughts on the whole situation. Leave a like and subscribe for more content as always, and I will see you with some brand new videos very soon.